Well, the last 3 boxes skunked me. Will I find any silver today? I got 2 boxes I just picked up. Hope we can find a little bit today. Oops. I remember the days when I used to find enders. Let's just get right into this and see if there's anything in here today. We've got an overcast today, and they say that it's partly due to the fires in Canada, and I'm in the Midwest. Kind of muggy out and not quite foggy, but not far from it. Looks like one of the new 2022s. Yep. Ready to go back in the box. I went through a handful of rows with the camera off. Still didn't find anything except a 2021 and a NFC. I had already found the 2022. So silver today went back down again under $23. And even though I'm going to keep searching for it in coin roll hunting, I believe it's time for me to buy some. I've been listening to phone calls and different podcasts and whatnot from coin shop owners. Apparently, which is kind of cool, their slowest time of year is the last week of January, and the last week of June and the first week of July, historically. And prices are down, and supply is mediocre right now, which means that the premiums are down. And that's the key for me. I just don't like paying very much over spot. I went to a coin shop today. There's an NFC that I hadn't been to in a long time since I've moved back into this town. I got there today, and they were closed today, of all days. So I'll get back out there this week and see what he's got. I'd always liked the owner before. I don't even know if it's the same owner. But I'm wanting to see if I can make some deals where I can buy some silver just barely over spot. I'm hearing that it's 2020. I'm hearing that it's real possible out there right now. I think I even saw the Canadian maple leaves online for I think it was less than $2 over spot for those Canadian leaves, and that's a pretty good deal. So I'm gonna maybe get online tonight and start looking. You know, the timing is it's so volatile right now. We've had 2 major banks fail here not too long ago. The Silicon Valley, and what was the other one? The Signature Bank. And, you know, you've got the war in the Ukraine, which keeps everything volatile. The global financial system is, I think you'd say, shaky at best. And so what's it going to take? What next thing is going to cause a panic? And people are going to take off to their coin shops and get online and scramble, and they're going to drive prices sky high. They're going to make it hard to find. And I'm hoping to get ahead of that game. That's at least my goal. I'm stacking now, and you know, I'm finding some. But I think I'm going to add to that. I'm going to actually purchase some, which I haven't advocated doing that before, but I think maybe it's time. Several NFCs here. Are you familiar with Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Robert Kiyosaki, is that how you pronounce his name? He is a huge, huge advocate of owning silver and gold. And he thinks, if I heard one of his talks, I don't know if he still feels this way, but one of his talks, he said he thinks that silver, for the average person, is a better buy than gold. And it was a long talk on why he felt that way. That's a very nice 2002. I was expecting it to be a 2022. Super nice. And on top of that, he is just sure that the price is going to jump over $100 an ounce. And so getting it at 22 or 23 or even under 25 is not a bad idea. He does not have a lot of another NIFC. Wow. He does not have much confidence in the federal government, and I think a lot of us probably feel that way with things that are going on about us that are just pure insanity. You know, I'm just aghast at the things I'm seeing going on around me. I remember back in the 70s going to different political meetings and stuff, and hearing people say that this was about to happen, but I guess it just took longer than they thought, because it is sure happening now. It's just madness about us. And so, take that for what you think about it. Warren Buffett probably made one of the largest silver purchases in history some time back. I think it was, it seems like it was maybe around 2012. I may be off on that. I may be off. But you probably should, if you're not gathering silver, it's something you should really consider doing, in my opinion. I hope I can get some more free. So far today, it's not looking like I'm going to, but who knows. Gold. Nicole Kidman is a big gold buyer. She has lots of gold, and she has old gold coins as well as 2022. as well as just, gold bullion. She's big on the gold. Well, there is just an amazingly nice 1997. I guess I'll have to keep that one. It's nicer than most. There's been a lot of different videos that Robert Kiyosaki has talked about gold and silver, but I'll leave a link below to one of them that isn't too old. I think it was just a few months ago. If you want to click on it and watch part of it or something. But finish mine first. And comment if you have any questions. If you think I'm full of it, if you can say it in a kind way, you can tell me. I don't want to say any profanities. In fact, I've got it set up to just ignore those. I'd love it if you'd hit that like button and even consider subscribing. My subscribers have gone up quite a bit lately, and I really appreciate it. It's just fun building this channel and talking to a whole lot more people. All you people are talking to me, and some of you are asking questions, some of you are giving me really good information, and some of you are just telling me what you found. And I think I enjoy all of them. And I try to respond to all of them, but I'm sure every now and then one gets past me, and if that happens, I am truly sorry. I don't mean to ignore anybody, but sometimes they come in, or I'm just gone for the day, and I'm out there with my phone in hand trying to check stuff, but sometimes I miss. And if I miss your comment and some time goes by, say it again if you would, and I'll hopefully catch you the second time around. I think I'm going to turn off. It's not looking like much. I've still got about maybe a dozen rolls left for this box. I'm going to turn off and get those finished and re-rolled back in the box and see if there's anything in the next box. And man, I hope we find a couple in there today. So after going through the second box, I ended up with a stack of the 2022s, a few 2021s, MIFCs, and then that wild tone, kind of colorful, rainbowish look to it on both sides. Plus 10 ounces of silver. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't find those in the boxes of $half. I took Rich Dad Poor Dad's advice, and I went out and bought 10 ounces of silver. I went to a place I'd gone to about 30 years ago and talked with a guy, and it was a little bit over spot, but pretty good. And I said, if I buy 10, would he let me get them a little bit cheaper? And he said, yes, if you agree to take 5 of the Christmas ones off my hand out of the 10. So I did. I don't care. An ounce of silver is an ounce of silver, and they're kind of cool. 2 of them were the same. I thought those were good looking, so I bought those. And then just season's greetings. Good old Santa. And I guess you could personalize it and give it to somebody, was what that was for. I don't know. This is probably the same. Yep, pretty much the same. Anyway, and then I got these other ones. Stagecoach being pulled. Looks like Liberty. And then a couple of miners. Anything to do with mining, I like. The old prospectors. I used to spend a lot of time reading about the gold prospecting in America. So I have broken down and added some purchased silver to my collection. I don't think I'll regret it. I paid a little bit over spot, so it's not worth right now what I paid for it. Uh, like when I get silver out of there, it's worth more than what I get it for, and that's why I've been doing this for so many years. But I wanted to have some of these, and so now I have some, and I may get some more. I was even thinking about cashing in. I don't know how many, several $100s, I guess, in NIFCs and 2021s and 2022s. And I thought, what if I just went ahead and cashed those in for silver? Down the road, I might be happier with the silver than having those just floating around. I've got rolls and rolls and rolls of them. If you have any thoughts on that, I'd love to hear from you. Well, I guess that's the end of this video. If you do find yourself buying some silver, you might want to keep track of what you've bought and what you paid for it. Make little notes. I got little notes in the back of mine on these. I don't know that they'll all come in the plastic, but I'll probably get some type of plastic to put them in. Anyway, here we are. We have begun purchasing silver. See you next time.